Everyone, hello. We're going live again before the final. Okay, let's take some mass on this. Let's repair our sails. Hell yeah. And let's get started. What am I doing here? I attacked Henry Turner at Shrewsbury. He was delivering cargo to Little River. And then this guy, Gunner's son, has joined. I think it's a US player. Is it? I don't know if it's a Brit or US player. They have the same rank, if you can see, as you can see. So it's hard for me to notice the difference. Tell exactly if it's US or a Brit player, just based on the rank. But well, Henry got away. He's happy, but this route will be, the sacrificial goat. I still have a little bit of time, pretty much, for all of the New Year things, celebration starts and so on. But I've got plans for that. That's for later. Now we're here and we're getting this new rattle. I want a rattle. Hey, John Silver. Hey, welcome. Freaking mast hits with the chain. Jesus. What is that? Okay, this is what I wanted. Now you have troubles getting away from this. Let's get the last two. There goes one. Still got a little bit of HP on the last one. Ah, there it is. I think we've got this. Nice. No, he got away from this. He's bloody staying here. And I do love Rattlesnake. It's a great ship. So if it's a good one, I'll take it. Okay, let's just now attack the wind, get him into the port. Oh, he surrendered. He surrendered. No. Where's the fun in it? GG. I hope you're happy, Henry, that you got away, but that's your victim here. Good morning, Black Sailors, and good afternoon, I would say, actually, because it's 3 PM. Henry Turner used Gunner's son player in the Rattlesnake as a DK to get away from me. I'm really confused. I don't understand what Henry Turner was doing in a traders break, going to Little River. I think the Brits are actively using Little River for some PvE. Because I've seen a British Bellona at Little River this morning. And Sir John and other US players report that there are Brits just caribbeering at Little River and they're living in peace together, just PvEing here. So if anyone's interested in killing British caribbeers, they're up at Little River. That's what the rumor has it. Okay, let's check what it is. Teak White Oak, 3-5. Okay, it's a bit too fast. Oh, he had a French rig, navy hull, copper plating French rig. No trim, no trim. Hard to say. What are we gonna do? Take it, sink it. I do have a rattlesnake note from Black Sails, so this one is not special, doesn't have a trim. I will just sink it. Also, thank you for the note, Black Sails. I'll probably use it soon. Oof. Go, go, go. Where's the bloody axe? Okay, there we go. Goodbye, rattlesnake. Shame to sink such a ship. 6 doubloons. What is that? At least French rig. French rig's good. Are we going to flip any port? The rumor has it that Russians are going to flip Cartagena. I mean, that's fucking mean to flip a car. Well, not really. Maybe. Who knows? Yesterday it would be mean to flip it on a new year. Flip a port. I don't know. Hansa are mostly flipping stuff, so it would be a good question for them. Currently, we're in the safe zone. In the Flying Dutchman zone, which is not ideal for us. But I've been playing with this Diana a bit the last 2 days. It kinda seems to be too slow. The Pirate Frigate has a better profile than it, and it really sucks up when I had issues catching a US surprise. I was chasing the surprise for like 30 minutes and I just, gave up. He made it to the port. So Diana has big guns, great hull shape, great turn rate, sailing profile sucks. It's a good downwind, but anything upwind just, totally stops your ship. So I would say Diana is good in a brawl when your opponent's not running away, and well, when you're killing noobs. So. And it has advantage of a pirate frigate because it has turn guns, which is helpful, really helpful. Okay, we're gonna sail past here. Where I am at the moment, I'm right outside Georgetown. I was chasing Henry Turner as he was heading to Little River, which is open. They're killing here just US NPC fleets, the Brits. I'll go past Charleston, I'll go all the way down, back to the Rio Seco. And then I'm probably going to do something stupid, as it's the last stream this year. Oh, there's a US Treslings. Now it's a privateer. US privateer following me. Okay. Let me just do some basic stuff like need to figure out a title for today's stream. Let's share the link in global, because why not? And in nation chat, because why not? Everyone says Moin. Okay, I'll also say Moin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I've ruined the nation chat. Moin. Moin, moin, moin. Okay, the wind's actually perfect for, heading this way. It's really, really awesome. Winds are literally perfect. Okay, let's get to the titles. Let's rename all of the streams. Okay. That's NPC. Charleston looks clear. Excuse me, my throat a bit sore today. But that's going to really change later today. Hey, bloody Raven. You bloody bastard. What are you doing today? Well, how are you celebrating the New Year's Eve? Where are you? What waters are you sailing in? Lamona. God damn it, I really don't have outposts at Lamona. Like, I always get mad when people tell me they're at Lamona. Like, hey Banish, can you come to Lamona? Or hey, there's a patrol zone in Lamona. Like, Lamona is one of the outposts that I used to have back in the day, but I really didn't like it much. It was good in past when this area of Santo Domingo was very active and these waters Danish were very active, but now Danish is just some DNP, some Polish players, and I can as well come from Aves over to the Danish and Swedish and French waters. Aves is much more universal, it's more in the center of everything. Even if you're stubborn, you can go from Aves to the Dutch waters, it's not that far, like 1 hour of sail maybe. Sweet spot of Russian players. True, I guess, true. But no, it's when it comes to us, Prussians have very, very complicated relations with the Russians. So I'm not actively hunting Russians unless it's the clans that I don't like or that I don't know. Ilya Vera. Oh, a US player outside the zone. Hell yeah, what? It's like a Memon? Looks like a Memon. Am I repaired? I am indeed repaired. Let's get him, boys. He's ours. And he seems to be all the way AFK. Okay, attacking. It is indeed like a Memon. Yay! Another fight! We know these are the Noroks. The tooltip text. Yeah, I've changed some of the tooltip texts in my localization. Any ideas or suggestions are appreciated if you guys have some funny stuff. Captain Dubert Head. This is the guy from Global Chat. He was like talking a lot in Global Chat yesterday. I remember his name, but I don't know the player himself. Do we want to get some music going? I guess we want to get some music. He's a bloody prepared. And he's a okay, it's the primateer that I killed, of course. Do I use Spotify? No. I mean, I've tried Spotify, but I didn't like it much. lots of my friends use Spotify. Like iTunes and Spotify are two things that are good for music, but never liked them. There's even like cross venture. What's happening here? Okay, my broadside was pretty much as lame as his broadside. Okay, let's get our carronades to chop his hull. Chop, chop, chop. Could be better, but I like it. Annoying priority is coming, of course. Very nicely angled already. So that's not going to hurt us. Good, good. I still don't have chain load on my bow chasers, which sucks. He is going to make a full right turn, that's fine. I'll just quickly get a broadside on his side and turn behind him. Should have used locked sector. Lesson learned. Turn, turn. Good. Good boat. So the privateer is here and it's going to be bloody annoying. Is the Lagros coming as well? Cool. I love it. The Agamemnon's fully loaded, but if we approach him very closely, we shouldn't take too much damage. And we're going to do much more to him. We should probably just hack him all the way. I don't like how nice these guns are facing to me. Whew, 6 leaks into me. That's fine, very little damage. He doesn't want to get boarded. Hey, Sir John, you're supposed to be sleeping or working now, I don't know. Rule of the streaming 10. We're only hunting US when John is in bed or busy. Come on, load the guns, load the guns. Why my guns are not loading? What the fuck is wrong? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I see the issue. This privateer is turn camping the hell out of us. It's fine, crew is optional. I think this guy in the privateer is mad that I killed his rattlesnake. But it's not going to stop me from killing the Agamemnon. Crew is just optional. Fly, fly faster. Thanks for following, South and Roberto. Reload, we need these guns. Come on, we need these guns. Bloody crew. Go, 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 it's our chance to kill Agamemnon. It's all fine, I just have 100 crew fighting 3 ships. What possibly could be wrong? Hey, I think this Agamemnon is dead. Oh, I just need to repair my hull, repair my... Why is this privateer so fast? When do I get my crew back? 16 minutes? You are kidding me? Ah. Hey, there's the kill. Now we can shield. It's probably chain. Yep, it is. It's fine. I need to disengage from this fight for a bit. Because they're just continue to chain, so need to disengage for a little bit, and then if we ever get our crew back, we can come back to the fight. The private will be out of chains soon. You bloody bastard, John. Don't even help them, they're ganking me. Okay, we're finally getting the speed we need. Privateer is still trying his best to chain. We're soon going to be at 100% sales, which is perfect for us. And after that, we'll use our hull repair, we'll get our crew back, and we can start killing the gross venture. Simple. Sounds very simple, isn't it? I was already playing with the Snow that has like 40 crew. Had like 40 crew, and playing with Diana, 112 crew, that's easy peasy. That's like over 2 times more crew. Perfect, my sales end up at 99%, that's brilliant. It's good. I have finally crew to reload something. Can repair hull in 8 minutes, even better. Soon I can start shooting the like gross venture. Good. The Lacrosse is turning to shoot broadside? Or is just disengaging from a fight? I am confused. I am really confused. What is he doing? I mean, he's not interested in chasing me anymore. I was pretty close, like, I'm not in my land. Freaking private raking me to the death. Oh, he's a nice flag, I didn't notice that. Appeals to the heaven. An appeal to heaven. I like that flag. Okay, 6 minutes we can get our hull repaired, and 8 minutes we can get our crew back. This like Ross will probably escape, and I now have 1v1 with this bloody privateer. He's also leaving. Yeah, seems like they're leaving. What the fuck? Don't. No, 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 no. Shit. He escaped. No. I think John is telling them to escape. John, is it you? Bad John, bad John. Well, I'm not leaving the fight. I'm just. AY. I'm just staying here. Gonna repair my hull and then prepare for a massive revenge fleet of 20 US chasing me. Because fuck yeah, America, freedom! Didn't expect to see that many US during the day. It's not even evening for them. It's like morning for them, really. So really surprised to see them here. This guy's probably gonna leave. I have repair in 4 minutes. Sadly, I couldn't look like a Memon. Is the privateer coming back? Oh yeah, he is. He's taking the bait. No, he's just stopping to chill with me. Okay, that's nice. I'm not blaming him. He wants to chill. I want to chill. I'm not sure. This could be Henry Turner, but I don't think it's him. As this is the guy that jumped to help Henry Turner, and Henry Turner is a Brit. Or they have some sort of treaty alliance. Who knows? Anyone knows if the US and Brits have some sort of treaties or alliances recently? I'm already out of the loop with all of the diplomacy. If you guys are wondering, oh shit, I took lots of hits actually. My paint's a little bit scratched on the left side. I don't think that's ideal. But the right side is still looking fine. I should, you know, keep angle on the right side. I'm not sure guys if you know that, but if I use my hull repair in a battle, it's going to cost me less repairs overall, and I'm pretty sure I will be forced to fight in open world after that, so it's ideal for me to repair here once, jump out, and then face the massive freaking revenge fleet. What woods is that? It's T Quaitok, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's bloody slow. But I've got some speedy mods on it, so it helps a bit to get away from revenge fleets. I'm just experimenting with the ship. I just have 3 knowledge slots on it, hopefully more after killing the US. Okay, 2 more minutes until my rep. Are there like any pirates are you watching? Pirates have an outpost in St. Mary's and so on. Let me let me check how many pirates are online. Because these US are stubborn, they'll be waiting outside. Sorry for this little boring waiting, but there is a cooldown on the rep, so I can bypass the. I can't use cheats and hacks when I'm live streaming. Rubli bot and Tyler bot are illegal. Well, I just beat volume of my microphone. I think it's a bit too loud. Because I have the red dot indication that it's hitting the maximum volume. Let's take a look at the sexy flag. That's the other side. Okay, our repair is going. Perfect. Now we just got to wait a bit.
Expected none. We got off one good broadside, but outnumbered 10 to 1. They took out half our crew, and then our pirating was done. They took us back to London town under key and lock, and the hangman's noose was swinging at the execution dock. The captain
he escaped.
we had fine sailing, son.
Ooh.
The voyage was over all too soon.
Okay, I've got my entire crew on the repair. Hope they're gonna fix my boat bit.
Now as you listen to this tale by now, I'm sure you have surmised that I slipped the hangman's cable and escaped him with my life. But how I got away, well that's another story, son. My voyages, they aren't over yet. Time flies when you're having rum. Time flies when you're having rum, boys. Time flies when you're having rum. When you're sailing under the black flag and you're firing all your guns. When you take a Spanish treasure ship, you divide by the rule of thumb. The voyage will be over soon enough. Time flies when you're having rum. Time flies when you're having rum, boys. Time flies when you're having rum. When you're sailing under the black flag
Okay.
and you're firing all your guns.
I don't want to use my rum to speed up the repair, but it's over 112 krona repair should go pretty fast now.
There's a corner in the meadow where the lads and lassies meet. Oh, they do hear what they couldn't do upon the open street. They play all kinds of games there, but the one I like the best is when everybody rumples up the cuckoo's nest. It's high the cuckoo, low the cuckoo, high the cuckoo's nest. It's high the cuckoo, low the cuckoo, high the cuckoo's nest. I'll give any maid a shilling and a bottle of the best, just to rumple up the feathers of a cuckoo's nest. I wooed her in the morning and I had her in the night. She was my very first one, so I tried to do it right. I searched around and wondered, and I never would have guessed if she hadn't shown me where to find her cuckoo's nest. It's high the cuckoo, low the cuckoo, high the cuckoo's nest. It's high the cuckoo, low the cuckoo, high the cuckoo's nest. I'll give any maid a shilling and a bottle.
Come on, repair it. Come on, carpenters. Hurry up. Faster, faster. Bloody carpenters. How much do I pay them? I need to pay them more.
I knew just where to go through the underbrush and brambles where the little cuckoos grow.
50 doubloons per hour.
I found that she would never let me rest from
I need to raise the wages.
of a cuckoo's nest. It's high the cuckoo, low the cuckoo, high the cuckoo's nest. It's high the cuckoo, low the cuckoo.
Okay, my repair is done. It didn't hurt much, but
Just to rumple up the feathers of a cuckoo.
needs to be enough. Oh yeah, they're waiting outside. There's like shit ton of them. To be expected, really. And of course, I bet there is Sir John in this fleet. Okay, we've got in the battle. That will be not interesting. This is a joke, really. There's like shit ton of the US coming in. I thought that this nation is dead. That's the guy I killed, Dupert Head. I think he's mad. A fucking weapon joining. Lord Lorkun. I think it's the art of Sir Lorkun. Well, that makes kinda sense, but... Thank you for hosting game ups with one viewer. Well, I'm kinda dead here. They've got Herrick's, Red Queens, they got all sort of ships. But I'm not going to just, you know, surrender. That's not my style. Sabran says, Alpoj nad Naval. To tak po-amerykański. Solita Tefeshnikow. Spasiba Tefeshnikow. Oh, that's another chain wasted from a Hercules. He's really bad at chain. Fly, Diana, fly! A priority Prince, Hercules, Constitution, Battlepool, Pirate Frigate, Track Queen, and Weapon. What possibly could go wrong?
User joined your channel.
С наступающим.
С наступающим, спасибо, спасибо.
User left your channel.
Russians are sending wishes with the Happy New Year wishes. With наступающим it means with the upcoming New Year, basically. Welcome to the Revenge Fleets. Revenge Fleets. Hey. The first battle was already my disadvantage, huge disadvantage. It was a gank. It was my Diana against Agamemnon, Privateer, and a Gross Venture. 1 versus 3, they had bigger ships. This one is just an overkill. It's all fine. Or our escape is fully dependent on luck now, to be honest. Если какие-то ВТФшники смотрят это, давайте, приходите к Чарским. Приходите помогать. А это вообще Diana, которую я получил или там поменял с John Silver'ом. That's the Diana I've got from WTF clan, from John Silver player. Bloody weapon. It has here's a flag. Yeah, let's check their flags. Nah, it's a normal flag actually. Yeah, normal flags, normal flags, normal flags. Oh, this is one. Don't treat on me. And this one is an appeal to heaven. Go, Diana, go! Full speed ahead! This is a good reason why US nations should be entirely nuked. That's why they don't have Little River, that's why they don't have St. Mary's, and we should keep it that way. Because they just PvE, they just trade, they just gang, and they don't do anything else. They never leave their zone. It's good to keep them close in the cage up here at the Charleston. And any US RVR action will be pushed to the ground. I'll support that because of these reasons. I mean, other nations gank as well, but other nations at least sometimes fight on normal basis. US? No. Can anyone tell me how's the wind in open world? Would be really appreciated. How's the wind, guys, in open world? Which direction is it blowing? Northwest? That really sucks for me. Shit! That like triple sucks for me. Leave, not leave, leave, not leave. Hello, I'm Ankara. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm really thinking if I should leave or not. Okay, I'm leaving. Fuck this. Fuck this. I'll get 3 tag, doesn't matter. My ship is too slow. They have like a ton of boats around and this is just sad. At least I can repair my sails, which is good. Actually, the wind's not so bad. I thought it's going to be worse. I thought it's going to be much worse. Shit. No. We don't want to attack him with the reinforcement. That's super bad for us. No, we're in the reinforcement zone. No. God. Yes. Okay. This is the second fight's not so bad. Oh, people are already shooting fireworks, celebrating. It's too early, boys. Too early. Stop shooting. If you guys don't know, in my city, they will be playing. Oh, the Pirate Fleet's close. They'll be playing. There's a band that came. The US band, Village. Wait, what's the name of the band? It's the Village People, and they were playing YMCA, of course, and their other popular songs in my city. America, fuck yeah. This one's not looking bad for me, to be honest. I've got that bay that I can hide in. I'll go towards that bay. Well, that was a beautiful broadside, Mr. Rorgan from a Turn clan. Beautiful broadside. I rate it 9 out of 10. That's a solid rating from me. Now they've got also no Passaran from in a Prince. That's interesting. They're getting more ships every battle. Every battle there's more of them. It's fine. It's all fine. His fleet ships are blocking him. This is why I don't bring fleet ships into PvP. But I don't think US players understand that. The fleet ships are often more trouble than help. His own fleet ship literally blocked him, so he couldn't sail. And he's shooting chain at that distance. Wow, wow. This is why aliens won't speak with us. Rorgan says, I think you should stop complaining about revenge fleets. That's very funny. The thing is, guys, maybe if you were not ganking or revenge fleeting, maybe you would learn how to actually fight in PvP, but they are even better at revenge ganking and revenge fleeting. I mean, if you're doing this, at least do it properly. I'm not trying to complain, guys, but please don't chase me for 3 hours because I need to go for the New Year's Eve celebration. Wait, what did he say? I can't even imagine how many pirates I would get on my head if I go hunt at my capital. Oh my god, they think I'm a pirate. This is so hilarious. I have no words. Is anyone coming up here to help me with the gang fleet? I'll be really appreciated. Six people? Cool. I mean, half of that will be enough to deal with them, really. Someone poked me on the Discord, is it? Keep cohorts, okay. Well, still can't leave. Someone's tagging. Probably the pirate frigate. It's fine. I've got this sexy bay I can hide in. Game Labs donated $10 to turn back and sink 3 ships. Okay. I mean, if admin wants me to do this, sure. 3 ships, that probably includes AI, but let's make it more interesting. Admin wants us to go and fight them, sure. The problem is I don't have repairs. Nope, I'm sorry admin, I don't have repairs for this fight actually. If I had repairs I would turn, but I need at least 1 or 2 ships to support me. Yeah, that's sure. I will fight if I get another Diana. That's more likely because I can't craft this ship. I can't replace it really. So that's really the huge issue. Diana is a special one-time gift ship. I really wish we could craft Diana, Connie, Classic and all these ships because I lose them in PvP, and when I lose them, it's a shame I can't use them again. I just, you know, go out PvP in these ships because they are so cool and lose them in PvP, can't replace them. That said, any plans for bringing these ships to craftable? There's one Diana for saying LT. What's the price of it and what woods? Just pixels. But I love the rover's approach into the game. It's just pixels, but I like my pixels. Okay, I'll jump out in 1 minute. I should have a perfect wind to get out of here. Sabiku Live-Oak. Oh, please. That would be a terrible replacement. Sabiku Live-Oak. Next year, okay, I'll be happily waiting for that to happen. Because these ships, Diana, Constitution Classic and some others are really cool ships. Rattlesnake. I just wish we could craft them. They are bringing a Red Queen and Prince. I mean, these are like the worst ships to actually chase Diana, because Diana's fast downwind, so bringing Red Queens to chase Diana is a terrible, terrible idea. Weapon, it's hella slow ship. The Game Labs actually announced that they're gonna buff a weapon a bit. I think it's about the speed mostly, because the ship is pretty okay from other aspects. Maybe crew has kinda low crew, I don't know. Bellpool has no bow chasers. Terrible shoot to bring. Pirate Frigate's a good choice. Hercules, also good choice to bring for that chase. Privateer, not really good chase, but it's kinda fast. I think he has some speed mods on this Privateer. It's really keeping up downwind with me. Constitution, well, he's an American player. It's obvious that he brings a Connie. They love Connies, but Constitution is not really the fastest ship. Okay, 10 seconds, we're out. Hopefully someone's outside to help us. Or there's more US players waiting to kill us, one way or another. Let's go, let's go! Load, 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 load. Wind's perfect, kind of perfect. But the biggest issue is we're in the safe zone. If we get attacked in the safe zone, we're dead. So I need to go hard southeast, southeast. Get the hell out of the zone. They messed up a lot. They're going different directions. Yes, we're out of the zone. Now I just need to go full speed downwind. Wind's perfect. I think we've done it, boys. Gotta repair that 1% sails. I literally have no holes left. This little prince ahead of us gonna be annoying. No, I still need rig repairs. I have just a few of them, but they're helpful. And I could throw away ram, but it can be always helpful. I'm not sure what this prince doing, but he messed up. He had a perfect position, and he totally fucked up the situation. Now he's not able to tag me, not able to follow. If this prince tagged me while being in front, oh, that was a far range pull, but still doesn't matter. If the prince tagged me while being in front of me, he would put the US circle in front of me. That means downwind. That means I would have nowhere to run, basically. If anyone's interested in the coordinates, here, -85, 695. These are the coordinates. We need to quickly escape this battle because we have a perfect escaping way out of the US waters. This is a good lesson for all of you how to get away from a revenge fleet. I mean, the Elite Spanish helping me a lot, big time. It's an expensive upgrade, sure, but it's one of the ways, because players usually chasing you in the capital waters. Besides, few of them are not using expensive mods, many times not using very fast PvP ships. I think they are mad. This Rorgan guy is really mad in chat. You just have a faster ship, great lesson. They don't understand that you don't need faster ship actually to catch me. The problem is, it's about positioning your ships, about the ways you choose to sail and blocking your target from escaping roads. It's like there's like hundreds of mistakes they're making, and they're new players, that's understandable they're making these mistakes, but like if I had that huge fleet, or if Sir John was commanding them, then they would catch me probably. Thanks God Sir John's not helping them. Yeah, bad tags, wrong decisions. One single Endymion your shitty game would over, that's bullshit, because Endymion's not fast downwind, so that statement is totally false. This Rorgan is Rear Admiral max rank, oh my god. And he's talking such... he's saying such bad things, bad advices. The reason why I'm coming here to US capital... No, the reason why I'm here is because I was here yesterday at Little River, fighting Sir John and some other players. No, okay. I will not comment anything this Rorgan says anymore. He says that attacking around capitals is basically no risk PvP. Here guys, you have a good example of no risk PvP. There's like 8 Americans chasing me for last hour. This is the no risk PvP. Can I try this near Swedish capital, please? Yeah, I've done it many times. I've been at the Swedish capital many times, Gustavia. I've sunk there many times and I've killed there many players. I've been everywhere. I've been at Dutch capital, Swedish capital, British. I've been pretty much in every place of the map, and I'm not just hunting the capitals, because I avoid safe zones often. Now he's being so sarcastic. But let's be honest, if I sail in some total random corner of the map, the odds of me finding a player are very low. If I go to Charleston, I find a bunch of players. True, but the problem hunting the Swedish waters is they're much better at revenge fleeting and chasing players. They're like 3 times better than the US at revenge killing. So that's why I've sunk there many times. And also, they have ports very close to each other. So it's like 5-10 minutes sail from one port to another. It's hard to catch them in between ports. And they have fuck ton of forts and towers everywhere. And NPC fleets, huge massive NPC fleets in on tiles. So there's like three huge factors making the hunting Swedish players much harder. Like if you take a look here, I've been here many times, that's why I have Aves outpost, and I had Hut Islands in the past. Look, from Island Harbor, Sandy Hills, here, it's like literally a few minutes of sailing from one port to another. There are forts and towers everywhere on all of these islands. And there's tons of NPC fleets sailing between them, so if the Swedish guys want some extra security, they just park next to a huge NPC fleet and they've got a good protection from it. And if you look at the US coast, all you need to do is basically sail in one line across the shore. And, well, there are gaps in the safe zone, that's one thing. Like Little River has a huge gap. Then Charleston north side is a gap, south side is a gap. The place I've been hunting them and fighting at the moment. And there's not so many forts and not so many NPC fleets. Like on the coast, the number of the forts, the density of them is, you know, is smaller. No, it's not easy PvP. If it was so easy PvP, I wouldn't be chased by a bunch of players. Hunting in the reinforcements is a huge risk. That's why players, veterans do it in Requins, most likely. It's the smallest risk if you do it in a Requin. If I do it in a slow as Peak White or Diana, well, it's not so super slow, but considering frigates can go 15.5 knots, that ship could be considered kinda slow, medium speed. Most nations come up the east coast to come, that's why the US nation is broken. The reason why US nation is broken is, there's much more reasons, like many players leave the US nation because there are no PvP players, that's one thing. Like I've known at least 5 or 10 players that left the US nation because they, you know, the only PvP players you've got is pretty much Sir John and Lionshaft. Poor clan management, the nation organization, you're running a council, not a council, you have a senate with like all of the ranks and roleplays, organization and all of that. I mean, it's nice and cool if you hear that, like, oh yeah, a senate, a president, and like senators, so on. But people that run these positions are not experienced in what they are doing, really. That's one thing. Like Lord Drax being a president, that's like being the biggest meme of naval action for the past months. And the other thing is that US players, they're in a situation that they're not gonna get out of any soon because there's no one to push them out of the situation. They just sit in their zone and they think it's fine here, it's safe, and they just, you know, PvE trade, so on. If they try to attack something, they usually get slaughtered. What the US players should do is get some NPC boats from the shop or capture them because they are free, it's no loss. Like I do sometimes, like in one of my streams I went from Rio Seco, get down to Cayo Biscay, and I captured an NPC surprise down here and I sailed to the patrol zone at Nassau. I had lots of PvP fights in it. Skaży karnaty swai. You can see me on the map here. The US players, они уже не гонят со мной. They're not chasing me anymore, I think. So it should be okay. As I said, get NPC boats, go to the patrols with some friends, and just fight. If you sink, you don't lose anything because your ship is free. It was NPC. That's what I've done many times. Yeah, it stays as easy because it has, you know, the zone, huge zone, and so on. That's true. That's same with the British nation. When it was the British nation, it was totally in ruin before Havoc joined them, and was literally a ruined nation for months. KPR was a slaughter place, and everyone was joining British because, like, you know, everyone from Great Britain, so they want to play a British role. Like, British was the biggest sea empire, overseas empire at the time. It was a powerful nation, but it's not really well represented in the game because we the players, we the players represent how the nation looks like. So we decide if the nation is strong or not. The easy, hard, and so on just stays basically the base, the foundations of the nation, if it has capital, reinforcements, and so on. But it does not represent the power of the nation. But as I said, also one of the reasons why the US players are, I mean the PvP players, are leaving the US nation is because US nation was just doing lots of treaties, like alliances with the Russia, alliances with the Spain, and like, you know, they want safety, they want 100% safety, protection, and so on. And like, there was this clan MAGA in the US nation for a month, I think. And like, they attacked some Russian traders coming from the Bermuda to Charleston trading. They also attacked some of the Spanish players at La Havana while the US had a treaty alliance. And well, they've been told by the nation, guys, just stop, you're ruining our diplomacy. You can't attack anyone. You can't attack Russians, you can't attack Spanish players. And it's really limiting your PvP possibilities. It's limiting the number of your targets. And any factor limiting PvP will drive PvP players away from your nation. So it's really best to keep your any diplomacy at the clan level. Like, if you look at the Prussia is a small nation. We do have some diplomacy stuff, like, you know, friendly clans with Russia, with some pirates maybe, and so on, so on. We do have also clans like Rover in Prussia that like don't like any rules. They just attack everything they want. They do whatever they want. They kill even alts from your own nation. Like, let's say I have a French alt and I get attacked by Rover clan. Even if I tell them in the chat, hey guys, it's me, it's banished, I'm from your nation, it's just my alt, don't kill me. They will say, sorry buddy, you're an alt, you're an enemy player, different nation, we're gonna kill you. And that's absolutely fine. In Prussia, to have the least possible drama, conflicts and issues, we keep entire diplomacy at the clan level. So if Aloha clan is friendly with the, for example, Rubli clan or BF clan, the Russians, it's just us. If other Russians want to fight them, they have a green light. They can feel free to go and fight Reverse or Moscow or Drone. So that's really the best way to, you know, do the diplomacy. If you want to have a diplomacy for the entire nation, it will cause lots of conflicts, friction and issues. Okay, we're passing St. Mary's now. We'll quickly go back to the Rio Seco. And I still have like 3 hours before I need to head to the, or 2.5 hours. Do you want me guys to grab a Santa Cecilia for a run? I do have a Santa Cecilia, and that's going to be probably extremely stupid to go out in a Santa Cecilia, but YOLO, let's do something extremely stupid. I'm sorry game labs for not fighting the US, but as you can see I have 0 hull reps, just 12 rig. Actually no, I have more rig, I have 24 rig, okay. 6 doubloons for killing a rattlesnake. 207. The RAM is fine, I didn't really use RAM. But the hull reps and my ship is kinda damaged a bit. So I would maybe kill one player and sink. I will go grab some, get some drink. What even direction do we need to go? Real second. Okay, we have a perfect win actually. Thank you for following Darth Nova. And I'm sorry if I offended any US players or US nation as entirely, but I'm not really bullshitting crap talking about you guys. I'm just being honest and direct. If I offended you, hurt your feelings, I'm sorry for that and I do apologize. I have nothing against US players. I even like some of them like Sir John or Lionshaft. Even they kill me sometimes. Okay, I'll be back in a second.
She was born in Belfast City, 1912, it being the year. Irish pride was in the air, their hearts were full of cheer. The world stood in amazement, for they'd never seen before such a stately queen to rule the waves and sail from shore to shore.
Okay, and I have returned. Okay, it's far. What are people saying? Discussing about the past, learning curves. First Prussians, when the Prussian nation, when the new hardcore nation started the game, the Prussians started around here, Darena, Bluefields and Maracaibo. Most of them were PvEers. The nation pretty much died. You'll ask me why the Prussian nation died. It's because they were not ready for PvP. They started as a hardcore nation and only doing PvE. Well, they did some PvP, but not too much. And after they lost a couple of forts, after the Dutch players, technically the Prussians in the Maracaibo Bay had an alliance with the Dutch nation, as I say. But there were Dutch players attacking them anyway, so not everyone's going to respect your nation, peer nation treaties. So that's why you should keep it clan based. And even though if the Prussians were honoring the Dutch side, some of the Dutch players were attacking Prussians in the Maracaibo Bay. So there was lots of issues, conflicts and tension because of that. We should probably get closer to the coast, maybe we'll find something to kill on the way. And well, most of the Prussians just stopped playing. And now you're going to ask me, how did the nation rise from the ashes? Arise from the ashes. Well, it's simple, because there was a group of PvP players, like 10 PvP players. Like Liquidity with some friends has joined Prussia with the goal to just have their entire nation on for themselves. No treaties, no diplomacy, no bullshit, just, you know, PvP, because they can attack anyone. If you're the only player in the Prussia and everyone else is in other nations, you can attack everyone, literally everyone. Like if you're US or British, you can attack US players, you can attack British players, and there's tons of them. Literally tons of them. So the Xoxto clan, basically, Ryoseko is still owned by Xoxto, started the nation. I only joined because I was a member of I was actually part of the Polish nation at the time with Elite Delta, and I moved to Prussia because there was lots of people that invited me, lots of friends that moved to Prussia. I was not very eager to join Prussia really, but since all of my friends were playing there, I didn't want to be left alone. So here I am. Do you ever plan on leaving Prussia? 100% I'm not changing a nation until the game release. After the game release, it's, you know, up for a discussion. Like, there are friendly clans we want to, you know, play together with. Joining US? Hell no. If with all of the bureaucracy they have, at this moment, the only nation I would consider joining after game release is actually two nations, three. Well, it's Polish nation, but I'm pretty sure my friends will not join Polish nation, so that's probably out. A Russian nation, I was thinking about getting a Russian alt actually, to play with Dinarka, Reverse and others. But, well, I don't think my friends will again join Russian nation, because most of the players there speak Russian. Pirates only pirates if they ever add the outlaw battles back into the game. And it's not most likely to happen. I don't think the devs will add outlaw battles back into the game, so pretty much there is like, I think 80% odds that I'm staying in Prussia after game release. Also, the reason why it's good for PvP players to play the hardcore nations is because there's just so little players in them. The number of targets we have from other nations is high. Also, the number of people complaining, crying in the nation chat is just look at the Prussian nation chat. Here, Prussian nation chat. Moin, moin, moin. Everyone just greeting each other, saying hello. If anyone looking for PvP in your Shroud, K4 pirates and 3 GB players, mostly in the bricks. Mostly people talking about PvP, about enemy players. So there's no one complaining like, oh no, they're ganking me, oh please help me, or like, oh I hate this game, I've lost all of my ships. Oh no, they killed my trader and I had like all of my stuff in my trader, I lost everything I had. Like, you won't see that in the Prussian nation. You mean the black? So, sort of a big icon made out of text. Black says, who's dying near St. Nicholas to Pit Pincel? Wow, Pit Pincel is killing Prussians. Boarded Prussian near Mortimer, sunk Prussian near Mortimer, boarded Prussian near Nicholas and sunk as well. Nice job, Pit Pincel. And even though these Prussians are dying, well, they should report something in the nation chat. Hey black, I'm white, but no racism involved. Yeah, if you want to get rid of your ships, the most efficient way is to just donate all of them to Silfarion. He will just sink in them in no time. Most of Prussians, I would say it's like 60 or 70% Germans and then the 40-30% Brits. I mean English-speaking people. If you look now, there's not really many people talking the German besides the German greeting Moin. Yeah, they try to communicate in English. I remember in the past there was this guy called like Morgan, Captain Morgan or something like that, that was saying that anyone speaking in English should be removed from Prussia. He was trying to enforce everyone to speak German in the Prussian nation. I was totally dumb. Good job, Black Sails, good job. Peatstown is a PGP port, so it's owned by Black Sails. Our tax only 23. Advice for you, Black Sails: if you wanna kill pirates, kill them after they leave Peatstown, so they generate some tax in your port. That's double evil. First, let them sell all of the goods in the port, generate the tax, and then kill them. Yeah, true. We don't need taxes from our enemies. To be honest, I'm kind of happy that, you know, Rugged K, Salina Point, and Blondel K are generating some money, because I'm not hiding that I don't like paying taxes. Clan. So anyone doing anything? Yes. Yes, we're doing anything. We're doing something. Phaser asking this question every day, 50 times. Who's online? Warriors online. Okay, Warriors doing nothing actually. Black, probably dying in Harbor. I'm the only person at sea, but when I get to the port, I'm launching the nuclear option. Silfarion, we're preparing for the nuclear option. Where am I? Oh, Cabo, perfect. Perfect wind will be in Rio in like 10-15 minutes. PvE server isn't good enough unless Banished quits PvP and joins. Oh, look at this, boys! Oof! Faster, Diana, faster, faster! Sails ho! What is it? Fleet small. The ship is a battle pool. We're gonna hit him before he gets to the port. Hopefully! Come on, squeeze that extra 1-2 knots. I barely have the repairs. I should be like much faster. Yes, yes, closer! Faster! There we go, attacking the target. Target locked. Prepare the missiles. I mean, Edinorox. We've got him in a perfect moment, perfect time. Let's prepare. Bit of stretching before the fight, always good. Okay, it's Commodore Śmierć clan in a battle pool. That's not bad. He's fully repaired, almost fully repaired. Has crew. Commodore is the rank before the final rank, so he's not a total newbie. We're in the same class ships. I have just bigger guns, so that could be an interesting fight. Oh, he's got. Yeah, but you know, the battle pool has a better turn rate, better sailing abilities upwind, and better hull shape. So, in terms of dueling possibilities, Diana against the battle pool, I was chainless. I thought that's why I battle sailed and depowered. In terms of dueling possibilities, if the battle pool is running mass mods, it can beat Diana easily. How do you want to beat him? That's pretty easy. That's very easy. Simply the way to beat him, to sink him, is to demast him. Or, well, DPSing hull is also a good option. But if you demast him, that will make it much easier. He's not interested in fighting us, he's just running. That's sad. Well, of course he doesn't want to lose his ship, understandable, but there is no way he can escape from my Diana, especially at this heading. Maybe he's trying to get protection from the tower as well. Issue is that he might be friendly fired. Sorry, Makila, I'm not too far in. It's his specialty to sink to towers. Sinks to forts, not towers. Oh, he's giving us the hull. He's giving us a perfect anchor for hull. I will take it. Wiping his crew with the Caronets. Probably has chain loaded still. You know, they always keep chains, so yeah, there it is. And I'm going battle sails and depowered, so I'm barely taking the damage. And I'm even repairing my sails, so huge mistakes. he ran out of chain in the first 5 minutes of the battle, so he have no chain left for the also battle says the power protection. He will have no chain left for later, for the mid game and end game. Ah, that's actually ball, but terrible shooting. Some shots went into the water. Now, he went to the tower, he's sailing away from the tower now. And he's pinched by the coast on one side, having me on the other side. That's... he puts himself in the one of the worst possible positions, really. I will absolutely out DPS him, he is kind of squishy build. Losing much more full HP. I mean, he started running away now, he wants to fight, but this is not really the best way to fight. Sailing side by side with a stronger HP-wise ship with bigger guns. You can't possibly win such a engagement, really. What I do in his place, fight for a better wind position. Bellepool is great at sailing upwind. Also use the turn rate to the advantage. Bellepool wouldn't be so bad at stern raking, for example, or bouncing the shots. He has a great hull shape, so his hull can bounce lots of shots. Use it to your advantage. He's absolutely not angling, he's just sailing at the side by side straight angle, giving me perfect angle to shoot his hull. And you can do that if you have bigger guns, better DPS, more HP. But if you're the inferior at this position, you don't just sail side by side, because, well, it's 1v1 and the ship with more DPS, more firepower simply wins. It's like a duel where I have a bigger fist and I just punch you in the head, you punch me, and we just wait who's gonna punch who harder. Now he's trying to board me, that boarding whistle. I'm just going to use my ram. If he wants to get me into the boarding, that's absolutely fine for me. Before he pulls me for boarding, I'll put a full Caronite broadside into his hull. That means I will slaughter his crew that's on the preparation. And then I can pull him while he's at disadvantage, pretty much. He really wants to get into the boarding, maybe he has marines. I don't care if he has marines. I'll just simply disengage if he does. Because I also do run preparation. So that simply means that boarding's possible. Do we want to board him? Yeah, let's board him. We've got prep, he has no prep. He wanted to board and now he gave up. Into the side. Now he's at a huge disadvantage with no preparation. I've got 68. I have more crew than he is. None of us has boarding mods, so that's an even. Almost even. He has just tiny bit less crew. Now it's all depending if he's good at boarding or not. He did not defend my attack. But that was risky for me to attack. He could have defended, but he did not. I was like gambling here, and because of that gambling I have a now much better advantage. Oh, now he did. I was too slow to switch. That's fine. I still have a huge advantage. He's gonna stay on the defend. I'm gonna musket him. Actually, deck guns. Diana has strong deck guns. 15 to 2 kills. Next round I will musket him. I need to get some prep. Oh, he's counter-attacking. Okay, this guy has no idea how to board, really. Well, boarding is one of the things you can learn in like 15 minutes, really. Oh, he switched to musket? Why would he do that? Okay, I'll just try to get true advantage by using muskets, deck guns and grenades over and over and over again. I'll be building up my prep doing that and causing casualties on his side. See, that's very slowly building up prep, slower than Brace, but I'm killing his crew, that's what matters. He defended to deck guns. Yeah, I feel kinda bad, this guy has no idea what to do. He's a Commodore. Commodore should have at least minimal knowledge about boarding at this point. And see guys, I'm causing casualties with just these 3 commands, using them one by one, just rotating. He did, again, defending the deck guns. I mean grenades, sorry. He doesn't know it's bad for him. If you want to estimate the kills, here's says firepower 9, firepower 1, so it's 9 to 1. He braced. 3 to 1. Now I can attack in the last second because I have over 60 prep. That will burn my entire prep. And it's risky because he can defend with 40 prep, but let's go for it. Shock. 33 kills to 11. We can stay on attack with crew 2-1. Even if he defends, we're not gonna lose that much crew. If he does not defend, we'll basically win the boarding. Yep, he defended, but still 17 to 17, putting him still in the worst situation. And if I stay on attack now, that's going to the last attack. I'll be run out of prep. But I kill 16, he kills 14. He changed to muskets, he killed himself. Yes, yes, he got repairs. What does it mean? FK means fire kills, like from the fireworks, I think, like from shooting. BK means boarding kills, like from attacking. And OK means outside kills. Like if your friend is sitting behind him and shooting him with grape, that's the OK. Outside kills. FK fire, like firepower kills. The fire, well, basically from shooting, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we're gonna take this out. With the mahogany very agile. Okay, any doubloons? Oof, Navy Orla profit, I'll take it. 6, 5, 7 doubloons, cool. And I can even repair my ship in 1 minute. We're trying to get fast to the port Maquillan. No one noticed. Hey Sylvania, I did not skip the French shanty, especially for you. Any Russians waiting outside for me? Nope. Nope. Oh, there's the Russian player on Essex. Oh, he's gonna make it to the port. No. God damn it, come attack me, I'm weak, I have no repairs. Hey, Russians are around Cabo Canaveral all the time. Oh, and there's a British Requiem. Hello, Requiem. Nice to see you, buddy. Yeah, the Russian made it to the port. There's a lot of them around. Every time I sail past Cabo Canaveral. Happy New Year, Andrzej. Z наступающим Новым Годом. Желания всем. The WTF Clan sending me wishes. Best wishes of the upcoming year. So, anyone wants to go for the nuclear option with the Santa Claus? Sulfarian? Phaser? Macmillan? You guys wanna go nuclear? Before the final celebration? I still have like 2 hours. Oh, and I want your clock. Macmillan. Ah, come on, Sulfarian. It will happen just once. it's one time. Nuclear option. Well, we can repeat it, but it's like the last challenge, we can do it in 2018. The last stupid thing we're gonna do in 2018. How does it sound, Sulfarian? And the wind's still perfect for me. I love it. We can repair in San Sebastian. Russian port, how lovely is that they keep it open. Fair enough. All I want is Macmillan's clock. But I don't think I wanna put it on Santa. Just has 3 permanent slots. Or maybe I want to put it on Santa, God knows. Now I want to put the clock on my Bellona. On Santa I'll put the improved sextant or basic quadrat. Or navy hull. Okay, repairing. Getting our crew back. Is there anything fancy for sale here? Consumables, no repairs, upgrades, cannons. Oh, 42 pound carronades. I'm taking that. 32 pound carronades, hell yeah. I always take the carros. Call. Let's check the ships. Oh, there's a purple trade snow. I mean, trade snows are garbage. Don't use them, but purple is purple. Yeah, let's transfer our carronades into the ship hold. Let's put the doubloons in the captain's chest, money chest, and let's go to Rio Seco. Are we going to do something extremely stupid before the end of the year? Like the last stupid thing we can do in 2018. No, why would I keep all of my balloons in my money chest? It can only store 10,000. I always keep the bare minimum, like 500 for teleporting. Like, you know, if I go hunting and I look like 10,000 doubloons, I need space to put them in my money chest. So I don't have to carry them in my hold. So always keep the bare minimum of balloons in your money chest. Just for some teleporting. What is this navy oil? Jesus, repair time 5%. That's not optimism. We were in a patcher zone yesterday. I've looted 4,000 Iraq Queen, then got killed by Y. Friendly fire killed me. And then I came again and I've looted another 4,000. So that was like what, 2 hours of patrol zone hunting, and I've got 8,000 doubloons with just a Wreck Queen. It's not optimism. And we've killed the Phoenix Bellona, I think, in the Tornado patrol with if you sail something, put 10,000 doubloons in it for sure, why not? It's like even making it more stupid. Me and who was it, Bruegel, went to the Tornado patrol, killing Phoenix with Reverse, Dinark and Teuton, and after we sunk a Bellona, dropped 4,000 doubloons, a single ship. Still not as good as 6,000 from Legros AI, but go for full stupid, go home. Yeah, you're probably like eating popcorn now, just waiting for me to do something stupid, chilling on your sofa. I'm here to stretch my bones and risk my shiny pixels. Oh, Frenchie on the Trails links? I don't have a boat to chase it, but that's interesting. That's a French port. Eyes. Do you say it Ace or Eyes? Ace, Eyes. Which way is the correct one? Waiting for Sylph to give me a lesson. Wait, there's a battle here. Oof. French, what's the BR? 450? Hello there. Hello. This is a Busantar or Christian. Bad thing, it's right next to the fort. Good thing, it could be a rookie, a newbie, or I don't know. I don't think we can make it in time before the battle closes, but we can try. Closed. Literally like 4 seconds, 3 seconds, too short. Hey. Oh, French and a Bellona. Nah, I don't know fight a Bellona. I mean, I could, but I could try to fight it, but it would take me a long time. Yeah, third. Okay, it's third rate. Okay, has less decorations. I'm sorry, John. Still the same ship, almost. A third rate is basically a handicapped Bellona. Just like frigate is a handicapped version of a pirate frigate. It is. Same model. Not same stats, but same model. Well, almost same speed, almost same firepower, same crew, same sailing, rigging. Like, pretty much 80% is the same, just few numbers are different. And from visual aspect, the third rate has less decorations. Moon, you should spend much more time with Phaser. I'm sure guys you're probably waiting for the weapon buff. Okay, who's coming for the raid? Black, Phaser, Warriors, ignore Warriors. It's not a bug. Extra RAM, it was changed. It's extra ship knowledge, extra RAM, Extra rum is basically the rum rations, the old book rum rations. And I think it's possible to have a permanent and a knowledge, just like light carriages. I think it's bug. I don't think it's intended, but like the devs were moving some books into the permanent upgrades and some permanent upgrades into the books, and some of them are now in both places. Probably not intended, but
and force the trembling company to listen to his stories or bear chorus to his singing. Often I have heard the house shaking with yo ho ho and a bottle of rum, all the neighbors joining in for dear life with a fear of death upon them, each singing louder than the other to avoid remark. For in these fits he was the most overriding companion.
Okay, we're very close to Rio.
Slap his hand on the table
Yeah,
for silence all around. He would
like
fly
2
up
minutes
and
away
ask
from
in
Rio.
anger at a question, or sometimes because none was put, and so he judged the company was not following his story. Nor would he allow anyone to leave the pub till he had drunk himself sleepy.
Give me
and
ping.
be
Okay,
allowed to bed.
group invite.
I remember his bright dark
Group
eyes
invite.
and the pleasant
Let's get the group
manners
started.
made with a cultish country folk.
Where's my
and
group
above all,
icon?
that filthy, heavy, bleared scarecrow
I-
of a pirate.
I don't see my
sitting
group
far gone
icon.
rum, with his arms on the table.
Okay, one.
Suddenly he, the captain that is,
Okay,
began to pipe up with his eternal song.
there it is.
You call that a song? Ha! Well, I'll give you a bleeding song. 15 men on the dead man's chest. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Drink and the devil had done for the rarest. Yo
Oh,
ho,
cool.
ho,
I might be the guilty for
the
that,
bait was
John,
fixed by the
but
boatswain's pike. The boatswain brained with a marlin spike.
oh, all of you guys are here.
His throat was marked belike. It had been
Nice
gripped
to
by
see you.
fingers 10, and there
Wait,
they lay, all
see.
good dead men, like great
2 ships.
day in
Who's
a
the second
boatswain
ship?
can. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. 15
Who's
men
who's
of a
who's the
whole
second
ship's
boat?
list. Yo
Oh,
ho
Black
ho and a
Sails.
bottle of rum. Dead and be damned and the rest gone waste. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. The skipper lay with his knob in gore, where the scullion's axe his cheek at shore, and the scullion he was stabbed ×4. And there they lay, and the
I'll make sure to watch it, the
dripped
combat
all
news.
day long in upstaring eyes, at murk sunset and at foul sunrise. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. 15 men
Okay.
long, stiff and stark. Yo ho
What are we
ho
doing
and a
now?
bottle of rum. 10 of the crew had
Thank you
the
for
bird
following.
mark. Yo ho ho
Where's our Santa Cecilia? Santa Cecilia.
in a battered head, and the scuppers
So
blood with a rotting
it's
red.
in Latter 2. The third raid was somewhere north. I'm not sure where. I'm coming at Santa Cecilia. We're going super nuclear.
In the middle hole, and the cabin's riot of loot untold, and they lay there that it took the plum with sightless glare, and their lips struck dumb.
I would tell it to.
Rule of thumb, yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum.
And she holds empty. Nice.
With a stern light screen, yo ho ho, and a
I need to remove Cartagena.
out where a woman had been, yo ho ho, and a bottle of
I mean, it's nice to have Cartagena, but
on a bunker cot with
we need the speed.
through the bosom spot, and the lace
We need to go faster. Thanks for following John Keats and Mulder. Navy hull. Do I have any navy hulls? Navy hull. Yeah, we do. I do have one. Okay, let's get rid of the Cartagena. Destroy. Feels bad to destroy Cartagena. But we need that speed. Where's the navy hull? There it is. Okay. That should be enough. Tow requests, Rio Seco. Okay, ship towed successfully. Okay, let's get started. I do have an unused book slot, I've noticed that. Thank you for not letting me know, actually. I'm just not sure what I should put there. I'm running like, what, ship handling, gunnery, carpenter, repairing. Unused book slot. What do we put? What do we put? No, not no. Well, actually, we can do some boarding thing. Marines 15, yeah. Sure, I know that. Repairs. I feel like we should take more speed than repairs. Yeah, if I'm going full retard, I'm grabbing speed stuff. It's not capturable, John. Don't buffer. You can only sink it and look at it from a distance. No, that's terrible. We're not taking that. Cargo. Ballast tuning and marines. I'm not taking marines. I'm not taking marines. Fuck that. I'm taking loodsmen. Where's the loodsman? There we go. Okay. Okay. Now I need to put repairs on it. I don't know how many, but let's go pretty light option. 50, 65. And like, how much RAM? Like 250 should be okay. Does it make us super slow? 14. Oof. I'll grab like 5 more hulls. Okay. Chasers are looking fine. What's the weight? 282, 245. If I put carrots, am I going to be faster? 231, not really. Okay, we have crew, we have everything. Let's unleash the Santa Cecilia! Last and final sail of the Cecilia in 2018. A pirate Lerefi jumped into Rio. That's interesting. Why did you guys let him do it? Alright, he's here. Is it a friendly pirate frigate though? Maybe he has friendly intentions. If he wants to sail with us in a fleet, we can probably allow him to do so. Just need to reveal yourself. He's kinda sailing, but I don't know who is that. Oh, it's Mulder. Should we allow Mulder to come with us? We can probably do that. Okay. I'll get on consoles if I'm not here. Voice comms. Where are voice comms? Phasers on phones. Hey, Phaser. Hey, this boat's sexy. Doesn't mean 86 the US nation. I mean, it's like destroy the US nation or what? Like, it means something. Probably something with the attack. Yeah, get rid of. Where does it come from? The 86. It's like order 86 or execute the order.
You're so fucking fast. Am I the slowest one here?
Hmm? Who? What?
Slowest one here. And I'm running all speed mods.
Need you push you louder a bit. Okay. Oh, we need to be fishing, guys. Let's not forget about that.
Oh yeah. I always forgot to fish.
Nice. Actually, a question for you, Mulder. Do you have like, can you unlock 4 slots? Because some players report they can have 4 slots on a refit. Or more, basically more than 3. It says like they can experience. But for me and for other players, it's locked out. It's very confusing. I'll make sure to catch some great fish. Yeah, some players have mentioned that they can unlock more slots on the refit, which is crazy, and I asked for like screenshot proofs, but it's been reported by more than one player, like 2 or 3 players have mentioned that. I have yet to see a screenshot of actual ship with 4 slots, but
When I first joined this tub, Captain said unto me, a fine cabin boy will train you to be. Just do as you're told and you'll get all your wishes.
oh cool.
With a wink and a nod and a tone like
Bluefish,
Cecilia.
mackerel.
They say,
We don't have salt yet.
and do as you please, as long as the work's all down on your knees. So why does it feel like I'm everyone's toy? It's a hard, hard life for a young cabin boy. Well, they put me to work and well, scrubbing's a chore. With a sponge in your hand and your knees always sore. Why not use a mop? On all fours just seems dumb. And why do the sailors all stare at me bum? They said, come aboard, lad, and do as you please, as long as the work's all done on your knees. So why does it feel like I'm everyone's toy? It's a hard, hard life for a young cabin boy.
1 versus 1? Sure, why not?
Well, I took a firm grip and I pulled here and there. Let go of that rope, the captain did swear. That you're a
Oh, there's the Frenchie on the docks, the French third rate.
it's important to
Let's see if he wants to fight us.
no.
No.
They said, come aboard, lad, and do as
Oh? No sails up.
the work's all done.
They're just PvEing here, attacking NPCs at the fort.
I'm everyone's toy.
Shame.
For a young cabin boy.
Let's bait him, like go extremely close.
When it's
With
time
the Cecilia, it's like
to look out to
there's no greater bait in Naval action.
round my waist and I'm hauled up the mast. But when I spot whales and point out to sea,
Do you really want to attack it under the fort?
I did not attack him. He can talk. I'm just saying right past him.
as long as the work's all done on your knees. So
Yeah, he talked. See.
feel like everyone's
Scared some.
It's a hard, hard life for a young cabin boy. Well, there's
Which clan, which French clan is carrying at Ace?
and strangely they all seem to fit round my wrist. They say I must learn these 'cause I'm just a pup. But why is it always me getting tied up? They said come aboard, lad, and do as you please, as long as the work's all down on your knees. So why does it feel like I'm everyone's toy? It's a hard, hard life.
Oh, there's the salt. We needed that.
Now I've been out to sea and a whole year has passed. I know every knothole and every mast. If I've learned one thing, it's to negotiate. And for
Yeah, that's absolutely a W. They're not carrying that much, and it is not here.
do as you please, as long as the work's all down on your knees. So why does it feel like I'm everyone's toy? It's a hard, hard life for a young cabin boy. They say come aboard, lad, and do as you please, as long as the work's all down on
hope to find some Russians at Cabo again. I mean, most of them are just new players and rookies and newbies, but they just ask here to get farmed because there's just so many of them around. Same, I like the speed of it. I mean, I went almost full retard with putting bunch of speed stuff on it, but 14.5 knots, that's good. Did you run any sail force on it, or was it like a pure speed? Oh, very fast, copper, navy hull and only Spanish and books. Well, the Spanish kinda handicaps Endymion up in saying abilities a bit, but still. Pulling 14.5 knots is decent, very decent. Considering it was tick-tick, not something like Pharaoh or Bermuda. Combat news, Togo-san was playing in Charleston. Looks like they started the party already. First US died. Okay, Cabo for now looks clear. I would much rather prefer Tick White or Endymions, but Tick Tick's also fine. Just don't think that extra tiny bit of a speed advantage is worth it. Not on Endymion. On some other ships it could be worth it. So much juicy AI here. Where are the Russians? Come on. I'll slow down in a bit to wait for you guys. Just for now, I'm a scout. Santa Cecilia scout ship. Scout and bait all in ones. All in one. All exclusive.
I like how Lee is playing World of Warships.
He's often playing this game. Can't blame him. The last...
We have a pretty good sized group now.
Yeah, we do. The last few weeks already were kinda hard, like, he lost some bows. He lost his gold Cerberus, I think, with paint.
Oh, holy shit, that sucks.
Yeah, he told me to fuck off when I told him to pay attention to the poor battle. I mean, he joined on a prince and he was sailing away from a battle. Like, we needed him. If I would get paid for all of the times, for every time Delta tells me to fuck off, I'll be goddamn rich. I'll be swimming in gold. Okay, let me check my phone. And probably lots of messages and calls coming soon. Not yet, but...
Chase chip up the gang, back up the ship, and they bit him and they tortured him until he finally flipped. He stammered to the captain to turn around his rig, but captain spied his madness and they chucked him in the brig. The diplomat had his man, he knew just what to do. He'd command the ransom to the planks they drew. The water rushed in and the ship went down. She was smashed upon the rocks on which the rats danced around.
Yeah, let's get some action. Where's the action? Wow, the Rapid is keeping up with me. And Pfizer's also keeping up.
Not really.
Well,
You've separated quite a bit.
I'm standing almost entirely downwind. That's like the best angle it can keep up with me, really. I mean, yeah. Okay, I'm slowing down now a bit. As we're getting closer to the hostile waters. Damn, New Smyrna brings the good memories. I just love this port so much. Was when it was Prussian back in the day. Going out in Bellonas or Endymion, smashing the US at Charleston. These are good times. And these are actually the times that US had lots of ports, actually, not just a few. And they had like 20, 30 players, revenge fleets. Sometimes you would just go out there, fight them for like 3-4 hours, and like 3-4 revenge battles and kill half of them. And it would either end up with some of us dying, running away, or the US fleet running back to Charleston after dying. The old good days. Oh, did I really? I don't remember that.
What was it? Privateer's Bounty? That game was like 15 years ago or some shit.
Oh, sure. It rings me a bell. Rings a bell in my head. I mean, I do sometimes help rookies and newbies with, you know, like resources, ships and stuff, as long as they're nice. If someone's just rude, I don't even bother.
If you guys want to slow down a little bit and let black sails catch up.
Okay, I'll drop sails here. We'll not stay close to each other in the
Black,
visual.
though. Sorry, no. Is it black nearby?
It's probably far behind. It probably doesn't have ship handling and other speed stuff.
He's behind me.
Okay, thanks.
Well, I have a perfect opportunity to get some slots now.
I gotta get slots on the end of them. I only have one.
I do have 5 slots on the Cecilia. I I had one when I was in the British nation back in the day.
I was wondering, like, when I saw you had the 5th slot unlocked, I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, I gotta tell him he's got one undone, but, like, I don't even know how you, yeah.
It's actually now kind of sad how I lost my sister. It was to the Swedish player, but he was one of these good PvP players. I was fighting Endymion, and I was with Charny and with a third guy. I don't remember who was the third guy. And like, oh my god, it was Knots. It was Charn and Knots, and they got fully demasted. And then I got fully demasted as well. The guy on the Endymion had all of the accuracy books, and he was just sniping our masts with the Endymion. I mean, we could have played it much better, but I was the only one left with masts, so I had to 1v1 the Endymion. Couldn't run away from him.
Yeah.
He just took down my masts like nothing, like they're made out of paper. And there was no way I could demast him with the guns that Cecilia has. 12 pound and 9 pound longs or 24 pound carronades. It's like it can only tickle the masts of the Endymion. That's actually how I lost one of his Santa Cecilias. He lost it around Wilhelmstadt. It was funny, he lost it to pirates, not to the Dutch. He got attacked by the pirates at Wilhelmstadt, and he was already making it out of the fight because he was fast. But then the fort killed him. Oh my god! It's another time. It's one more time Elite Delta died to the fort. I probably shouldn't bring it up, because almost no one remembers that.
I'll never forget when a fort took a kill from me. It was, what is it? I was near Monte, and I was chasing this British, and he went underneath the fort, and then he basically got like beached. And then I boarded him, and then proceeded to not get the kill because the fort did more damage to him.
Yeah.
Because the fort was trying to hit me, but hit his ship because, like, you know, he was in between me and the fort. I was like, really? The fucking fort gets the goddamn kill here, even though I boarded him and killed him?
Yeah, sure, it's fine. People in global chat be like, why would anyone watch this? It's about ganking US newbies, must be fun to watch.
Why don't they become pros? I'm just reading this now. He also tried to escape a random US revenge fleet. Oh man, I've done that a few times.
Fleet filled with all PvE crap ships.
Yeah.
But like he said, it's tactics and player skill. Well, it's hard to deny that. I don't want to say that I'm awesome because I escaped from that fleet, but really, it's not that easy to. There's a British player that it's a Requiem.
Oh, is that Requiem here? You saw him earlier.
Yeah,
Ask him.
I did. I have no idea who is it actually.
We first saw him at Esmeralda.
He's dropped sails. Rats came with larger ships than you guys. Oh. Let's check combat news. They just sunk one player. No, the Requin's not AFK. He's around. He's lurking.
We hitting him?
Nah, it'll be a waste of time really. Chasing one Requin.
I mean, we got him surrounded. It looks like Moreland is gonna hit him.
If he was pinched by the coast, maybe, but like, he has a perfect wind to run into the open world. We don't have any upwind chasers. And it's close to the
Oh, wait.
fort.
There's another bridge behind us.
Oh, is there? What ship?
Yeah. That means like he's on the dock. Wassa.
We can join that. Let's see.
The thing is, he's very, very close to the fort. Like he's gonna run into that fort.
Right. Nah, actually, running to the fort would be kinda stupid for him. Well, kinda, but it's hard to say. Reckon just rather run away from upwind. I'll join and I'll see how it looks from inside. We just destroyed the fish before. If this guy doesn't have a pirate rig, we might be able to catch him. Might. He wants like some crappy woods and... Like, the Raccoon is not so extremely fast if you don't run mods on them.
I mean, he's got the upwind hand.
True.
So I'm surprised he just doesn't do that.
What's the player name?
John the III.
Post Captain RLA. You might be able to kill him.
Maybe
actually.
not.
I mean, he's British, so.
I mean, yeah, he's not even going at a good angle. Oh, Irish flag. Yeah, it's possible we can kill him. He's asking all chat, probably the Brit. I need to modify my flag.
Shit.
What?
Mulder is doing
Yeah, I can see the fort, but fort's kind of in a distance.
when it's attacking, it's attacking right.
It's not that. Let him go. I didn't look at the map. Even if we catch him and even if we somewhat kill him, the fort is way too close. It will do tons of damage on us.
I don't want to see that.
Is there like any open port?
Right.
Yeah, let him go. We'll probably like spend 40 minutes chasing a Requiem. I'd rather hit something bigger, or at least something that can't run up with like that. Let's see how it attacks the wind. Hey, the attack is really sexy and good. I didn't go below 5 knots. Okay, I'm leaving in 2 seconds.
I don't see the loss.
Damn, I've got the bug again that I cannot zoom out. Actually, I don't know how to reproduce this bug. When I have the chat hidden. I don't know why. But I need to open the chat and I can zoom again.
Is he back?
Hmm? Cool. What? He has attack, so he will leave like in like a minute. If you're asking about Balder.
Hopefully that for.
No, he's fine. And there's a pirate Requiem, might be also friendly. Could be either WTF or one of the Mulder's friends. We officially started a crusade against the US. All nations are joining us in the raid. Okay, it could be WTF, they're also watching and friendly. WTF have been sending me New Year's wishes like for the past couple of hours. Okay, we made it to the zone. Now keep your eyes wide open, there's probably a fleet of 50 US waiting.
I find it funny because we're in the zone, but we're outside St. Mary's, which is pirates.
The zone is literally on the edge of the port. That's outside the safe zone.
Yeah.
Another funny thing is, when you go to the Swedish waters, a port, Philipsburg, is literally inside the safe zone and it's capturable.
Wait, which one?
Philipsburg, near Gustavia. That's where all of the Swedish clans have shipyards. It's almost impossible to screen this port or capture because it's right inside the heart of the Swedish reinforcement zone. I mean, technically it is possible, but realistically speaking, no.
Yeah.
You need like a fleet of extreme best PvP players on the server. Kind of what Prussia had like 6 or 7 months ago when we captured Cap Français from the Swedes. That's like the greatest defeat of the Swedish fleet at its full potential back in the day.
That must have been right before I joined. It was the Northern Hispaniola, like all Prussian. Like when did we take it?
Back in the day, Port de Pau was Swedish. Everything that was around was Swedish. We only had Lorimers, Tortu. Still far doesn't remember Cap Français. It was pretty much after Thaler joined our nation. Thaler joined our nation and then we attacked Cap Français because they wanted the port. And they wanted to fight Swedes. And it was when Reddy was still Swedish. So Reddy, Sveno, they were all commanding the Swedish fleet. And we just totally devastated and destroyed their fleet in the defense. It was a full 25 versus 25 in first rates.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of fucking VR there, I'll give you that.
I'm pretty sure it was like one of the greatest victories Prussia has ever had, and considering the strength of our opponent, Liquidsky was in that poor battle and he sunk. Going kind of full retard, charging ahead and losing a ship, sadly. But our casualties were very low. The funny thing is, if you watch the Swedish stream from the poor battle, the archive recording of it, they are so panicking so hard, like, oh my god, the Prussians are forming 2 lines, oh no, the Prussians are forming 3 lines, what are we gonna do? Like, when we were chasing their fleet, they are like, oh my god, why they're so fast? They're catching us, I think they have elite Spanish. Like, seriously, one of the Swedes thought that we were running elite Spanish on the first raids. It was so hilarious. It's on Reddy's YouTube channel. You can watch it. Really funny to watch. Just search for Cap Français per battle, Sweden versus Prussia, something like this. And considering how many Russians had in a fleet, it was half Russian, half British per battle. I mean English. Like, we normally were speaking Russian on the comms. And the Russians were also commanding it together with me. It was Drone and Moscow commanding, or maybe Game Over, I don't remember, one of them. And I was translating and helping with the British commanding. See, you've got a bad memory so far. You know what, Sufan actually used your Santissima in that poor battle. You gave me Oak, Santissima, and I've used it. I'm not kidding, and I've got lots of kills in it. Like, I didn't have an first rate, and like, Sufan says, okay, if you want I can give you Oak, Santissima. I'm like, yeah, sure, I will take it, why not? Ship is a ship, has guns, crew. Kinda proving that you don't need any meta wood, stick, white oak stuff and best upgrades to actually win a poor battle.
No, it's mostly about positioning.
I'm pretty sure I've got like 4 kills in there, or at least 3 and a bunch of assists.
I mean, if you're running for crew space, though, don't expect to do very well in a poor battle.
Well, but Oak is like, you know, not far from Kagwarian or not far from Teak. It is in a disadvantage of statistics, but... Okay, enemy. What sort of ship is it? Stinging port. I know I can see the US nation chat. I'm kinda wondering if they're like typing in the nation chat. No one sail out, no one sail out, there's huge hunting fleet, enemy fleet. That's probably how their nation chat is looking like now. Yeah, it must have been the Requiem. What did the message say? Where are we?
Their reinforcements is fucking huge, though.
Mm-hmm. Career at Sunbury. Okay. I have plus minus 1 hour 15 minutes, so we either find something and kill it fast, or I just quickly dual molder at the end of the year and I will log out either at sea or at Little River. Hopefully we'll find something.
Do you find more enemies, or less when you do a stream?
Hmm?
Find that you face more enemies or less when you stream?
It really depends. It was actually one time at Charleston when in my speedy Bellona doing like 14.5 knots. There was a US player that had fully speed-gated victory, pulling over 14 knots.
What? Do you have no cannons?
He had all cannons. He literally was stalking and chasing my speedy Bellona for half an hour. And I was barely pulling away from him. That was crazy shit.
So for victory with all speed mods and what's elite Spanish? Were you running down?
Yeah, well, he was 100% elite Spanish, and remember it was back in the day 30%, not 20.
Yeah.
And he was not alone. He had like 10 or 13 US players behind him. And the most funny thing is that fucking Victory was the fastest ship in the US fleet. Like they had a bunch of 5th rates, 6th rates and 4th rates, and like Victory was the flagship, the fastest.
Yeah, right.
I was trying to wrap my head around it. I couldn't understand how the fuck this Victory is so fast.
I mean, what was the max not that thing posted?
Nah, that's a different battle, still firing. I was there. Oh, there's a battle. One Brit versus US. A Brit attacked. Suspicious, that's very, very suspicious. Wow, join and check what's in.
Oh wow. Okay. Its speed was 11 knots in real life.
Maybe it was so far. I think I was alone in this fight with the Victory chasing me. Pretty sure I was alone.
Are you? Which side were you joining? British or?
We can only join the US side because this battle is going on for a while. It's close on the British side. Yeah, let's join the US side.
Let me know where in the circle I should join.
Okay.
Where?
Still loading. Okay. Which direction I was facing when I joined?
Northeast.
Because he's...
Or east. You're kind of facing east.
He's exactly right.
Which way?
He's exactly right from my ship. And it's far,
Okay,
far away.
thanks.
So it's far, far right from my side. Hey, I know this guy. It's
Oh god, they really far away.
yeah,
I was on the edge of the circle.
BCC Salt Petra. I've seen him around a lot. He's chasing
I
like
don't think
crows.
we're gonna-
Let's see if we can get him. Maybe maybe he won't
Not too
notice.
far.
Maybe he won't notice 3 ships joining. Well, we have a perfect win, and he's trying to capture the Legros. We can give it like 5 minutes, and I can estimate our chances. Damn, the US flag on this ship is so ugly. Now I'm
On your airship?
yeah. Now I'm more eager to leave this. Oh, this is a better join from Black Sails. Let me compare the speed, how fast we're approaching him. Because he's now all focused on the Legros. We're pretty fast approaching his ship. And as he continues to fight the Legros, our chances are increasing every minute. It's basically going the speed of Legros because he's staying behind it. Oh crap, the wind's turning. No, yeah,
shit.
with this
Yeah,
wind we
we're
should
not
just
gonna-
leave.
Is it turning?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's turning.
clockwise. Yeah, let's just leave.
Okay.
With this wind there's no reason.
No, yeah. That's if it turned the other way though, that would have been perfect for us.
It would be better for it to absolutely not turn. So it's a British Requiem doing PvE outside Swedish port Beaufort. I think they have some sort of a PvE treaty, like, you know, they can PvE here how much they want and they don't kill each other.
Maybe.
I've heard something about this.
Where is their base then? They don't
Little
have
River, it's open.
Oh, yeah, pirates. We see that.
I've seen lots of Brits at Little River. I've seen a British Bellona, British Trace Brig that was fighting at the start of the stream. It was Henry Turner from SLRN.
I'm honestly thinking of dumping a V's, 'cause I never fucking use a V's, and then picking up little.
Little River is not bad, really. I actually prefer more Viamonte, as it's because the river is kind of in a corner. It's much closer to the US waters, but Ayamonte is Prussian, so yeah, you're guaranteed that it's always a teleport for you open. And you might find some US traders at San Mateo, San Agustin.
That's a new pickup though, right? 'Cause we don't always have that.
Ayamonte, we've had it for like months.
Yeah?
Yep, it's been here for months.
Because like Rio Seco, I just don't. I don't feel like I should have that. It doesn't really do anything for me.
I love Rio Seco, it's awesome. There's lots of players on Rio Seco. Russians, US, like every time I stream and I sail around Rio, I just find tons of players. Most likely traders, but we've seen that 2 Swedish Ingers just sailing right past Rio. Then we could see some freaking pirates sailing around Spanish. There was a huge Spanish fleet passing by several times. It's a very active area.
Damn it, there's no US flight.
They're fighting pirates, I think.
You know what it is? It's Monday. I forgot about this, but it's the day before New Year's. It's New Year's Eve, so some people have it off, some people don't.
Mm-hmm.
That's why there's no US right now.
Combat news. Instead of Sankyos play, yeah, WTF pirates are fighting US at Charleston.
There's a lot near Mortimertown.
Yeah, the Swede. And Pit Pinsal is killing their pirates. Yeah, I know it's New Year's Eve. That's why in about 1 hour I'm leaving. So I've got time for 1 or 2 quick fights.
What are you doing in an hour?
Now I'm going to the city hall, to the city center, and there is the village people band playing. You know the village people, right?
The village people, yeah.
YMCA.
Oh, we got the U.S. up here.
Where?
And a Wappen, Trink, or no,
Oh.
Wappen Connie. And what is that?
Renomi.
I can't say. Renomi?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm serious.
Wait, does he has fleet ships?
Yeah, that's the guy that's been chasing me earlier. That's the guy that his fleet ship rammed him and blocked. He's like a Belepool in his fleet.
I lost my Wappen. I'd love to take his.
Oh, and there's a pirate outside the zone. So yeah, that's a pirate endymion. The WTF are fighting somewhere around here.
I'm surprised they're just letting us sail by.
Well, they know if they attack they will just die. Their friends are in a battle. Anyone knows what's happening in that battle? With WTF? Какие-то ВТФшники смотрят? Что там в этом бою происходит?
The pirate player's like, fuck this, I'm going right into him. Player. Is he gonna attack?
Nah, it's not gonna do this. I
Just sailed right through him.
I wish I could read the US nation chat now. It's always fun.
Yeah.
I'll literally spend $15 for another Naval Action account. I don't have an else, but I'll do that just to read the nation chat. Because that's always so much fun. I think John is dying to a boarding feed victory. US player on a cutter, scouting probably. Let's check out Little River.
I've never seen a Hermione fleet before.
It's been after the Echo Patch. You can capture them now. I still don't like the ship.
I do like it. I don't know. I feel like it's just not worth it.
Nah, I see players using them. The ship is...
It feels very similar to the Essex.
Hell no. Absolutely not.
Like with the speed and the turn rate.
No.
Like it feels like a very agile ship. But it has...
Some kind of a bigger version of a surprise, I guess.
Yeah, okay, I give you that.
No, it's... Hermione compared to Surprise? No, it's still far from it. I feel like Santa Cecilia is a stronger version of Surprise, but Hermione is kind of like... It's hard to say, it's a unique ship. Hard to compare to other ships. It has same guns loadout as Santa Cecilia. 12 and 9 powders. 2 front and rear chasers. Speed is okay, its sailing abilities are comparable actually. I know actually, there's one ship you can compare it to. You can compare it to Pirate Frigate. Based on the sailing abilities. Crew, sailing abilities, speed.
Really? Because I thought that ship was good up.
Hermione is a downwind
Hermione?
ship.
Downwind?
You want that with the Spanish or Elite Spanish rig. Anything fun in global chat? PvE, missions. This is Oregon still arguing with people.
Oh, did you read clan chat?
Clan chat.
Yeah.
Whoa, same people.
Sadvo, Sync, US player.
I think it's John that died. He said on the stream, he said fucking boarding feed victory, and the victory is a pirate. I would love so far if the victory had some musket stuff, or even marine standalones.
What was it the last time we went up here? You were in Centismo, weren't you? And you just boarded like 4 ships in a...
I was in the ocean, and I boarded 3 ships in a row while being surrounded by 10.
Yeah.
So John was rage boarded. Okay, it's VC at Charleston.
Wow, we've spent an hour and haven't found shit.
Yeah, it's probably... Well, there's still over 300 people online, but I'm most interested in these pirates fighting the US and maybe what's outside the river.
I mean, I haven't seen anything combat news near Little River.
Because there are no fights, but players use it all the time. Pretty much all of the Brits use Little River that sail around here. Oh my god, this comment. Rage boarding sounds like a synonym for involuntary anal. This comment just deserves gold. Gold badge. Okay. I'll probably go to Little River. If Little River is empty, I will dual molder there. And our duel will end probably the stream. Unless someone will scream for help while getting ganked. If I win, I must take the ship. Oh god, she's a nice spot. I do have a fleet ship. John escaped with 200 crew. I feel like John is programmable on our first trade. One or another. Okay, we're close to the river. If river is empty, I'll fight Molder. Sure, but Swansboro's... Oh, well, here's something big outside. There's a fucking Santisima sitting outside the river.
Let's take it.
Yeah, but it's sitting on the docks. There's NPCs also.
that a U.S.
Yeah, yeah,
Santismo
yeah.
outside Little River? Why? What?
US players also use Little River. They've got shipyards here and stuff. Well, I can try to attack it. Maybe he's like AFK fishing or something, you never know. Let's see if that works. Nah, he docked. Okay, let's fight each other, Mulder. Away from the forts. Little River was always outside the safe zone, which was always weird, but it's probably going to change soon. Like, admin promised to bring a safe zone to Little River.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because it's a fucking capturable port in the middle of the US territory. Does it not sound like something weird? Look, everything up from Little River is permanent. Everything south from Little River is permanent. It's just like lonely port here, capturable in the center of the US territory.
Well, you gotta have one of them, right? Like, think of it this way: like Jamaica, right? How close can you get to Jamaica? La Navassi.
Yeah, but La Navassi is not in the center of the US in the British reinforcement, right?
I mean, the closest thing you get is St. Mars. I don't know. I like the idea of having Little River there.
Well, the US enemy of the Americans. Yeah, that's right. But thing is, you know, from like being objective and from the US perspective. The stumps of a tree won't do at all. Why didn't he run from a big cannonball? Okay, let's comment the fight a bit. Legros Venture Refit has small guns, so pretty much, so he must be running boarding stuff. I see he has more crew than the basic outfit of the Venture Refit. Probably cramped, because it's not a huge crew difference. I think it's like extra 7 crew. Sounds like cramped or maybe very cramped. The Refit really loves elite Spanish or normal Spanish rig, but if he runs that, he's very vulnerable to demasting. So that's one of the things he needs to avoid. His best chance to get the Cecilia is in rage boarding, of course, but Refit is not the best at sailing upwind, so I've got the little advantage here. He has the advantage because he has more chain, because Refit has a bunch of swivels. And the swivels give extra chain for the normal guns. Okay, my guns penetrate pretty nicely. It's not very squishy. Not today. That was a risky approach in a collision. Refit has like what, 35 always prep? 35 prep at all times, I think. Not full 50. When he was stuck in the wind, it seemed like he reversed a lot. That smells to me like some Spanish rig or Spanish. I shot this broad at an angle to simply bounce its chain. That's fine. No rigging shocks. Seven hits, that's a whole bunch of hits. I will probably force him to use the regular prayer unless he's a very risky player. Unless he loves the risk. So since I've got his mass very weak, I'll just simply focus his hull, putting him in the situation that he either needs to use a hull repair or regular repair. Now he gave up the win position here, he's in disadvantage. Yep, he went for a regular prayer if I'm not mistaken. That's also why I'm going to use a regular prayer as well. Or did he? He's at 96%. I don't know. He didn't use regular prayer yet. Are we slowly working on his hull? Someone can post the link in the global chat of the stream. It's finally not saying the open world empty seas, so... And the US can be complaining that we're trying to gank US newbies. Refit is at huge disadvantage fighting at the distance because I have bigger guns and I think better thickness. But I think the Refit has much better hull shape, so it can bounce more. He wants to have his swivels up close to me, so he can make a use of them. Ooh, 5 leaks. Not enough to sink, but it pulls some of his crew on survival. That's lots of reversing, giving me space to go for this maneuver. Okay, let's see if I lose the bowsprit. I don't know. He lost the bowsprit. Wow. That's a huge advantage now for me. I did not expect that to happen, but I risked here. I was very risky from my attempt, but now it gives me a huge advantage in the fight. Yep, I risked it, but no risk, no pay. Yeah, no risk, no reward. Actually, is the saying. So it paid off. I've merged two sayings so far in. It's fine. Rapid has a nice turn rate by the look of it. Wow, was it random fire mode? It looked like random fire mode, really. It's like the biggest question ever, why the devs why they won't remove random fire mode from the game, or at least give you an option to disable it in the game settings. We need to run a petition to remove random fire mode from the game. Come everyone join us in the petition. Absolutely no one could hear that boarding whistle. If you're in this situation, Rapid has a better, or any ship has better wind position over you, like he's behind you, camping you, and if he's like a ship like a Rapid, for example, or he doesn't have a bowsprit, Rapid is a ship that doesn't sail well against the wind. What you can do is simply go upwind, get a better wind position, take some distance, don't rush, and then track the wind. This will win a position for you. So I will go now a bit upwind. Then if he doesn't turn, I will simply follow with the tack. Get some speed. Track the wind now. Привет, приспех. Dinark has joined us on the stream. And now, simply tacking. He's also following with the tack. That's good, because he's facing me now with his strong side. Good choice. He will get stuck now against the wind, which is not ideal for him. Yeah. I actually have one broadside I can shoot at his mast. Probably enough time to reload again. Oof. 11 hits. There's a high chance he's running some mast mods. Yeah, but yeah, the sailing abilities of the Rapid upwind are putting the ship at a huge disadvantage here. Oh, he's showing the weak side. Is he? We didn't penetrate that. There goes the boarding prep whistle again. We need to get shots on his other side as well. Because it's good to have actually both sides of your opponent damaged. So he can't really just fight you with one side all the time. He's the left side now, very healthy, good. If we focus the left side as well, he can't really protect his shield. Dinark is telling me to execute order 66.
As a boy, I led a sheltered life. The sun shone over and his I met a friend one day in town who offered to buy me a rounds. We found a pub they called the Drum and Pipe. Barkeep, he asked what will it be? So I said, I think I'll have a tea. My friend said that will never do. Told me that I should have a brew. You wouldn't believe the effect it's had on me.
12-pound longs on the bottom and 9-pound longs in the weather deck. Or you can go full 24-pound carronades.
Since then, I have traveled far and wide. I have been all over the countryside. One day while out on a walk, I met a Scot who liked to talk, and he told me of a drink I'd never tried. Now at every tavern, bar, and pub I go into, I know just exactly what I should do. I say in a voice that all can hear, sir, I think I'll have a scotch and beer. Yes, sir, I think I'll have a scotch and beer.
So this is actually using the strong sides of my ship. Staying up point, back in the wind, these are the my advantages, my strong sides of the Cecilia, and his weak sides as well. So it's extremely better. He's trying to get close to me now for boarding or for anything, but he can't get here because of the wind.
So when I made it back home again,
8 must hit, still nothing.
with a dear old friend
Oof.
who took me with him to his club and seemed to be a fancy pub, talking about the drink of Channel Bend. Now at every tavern, bar, and pub I go into, I know just exactly what I should do. I say in a voice that all can hear, sir, I'll have gin, rum, scotch, and beer.
Yeah,
Yes, sir, I'll have
that's for sure some must not there.
I then met a nice Irish lad who said that he thought he hit the sand.
The swivels for sure are killing my crew, I can feel that.
That I had
And the rakes.
that he offered me the last.
That's very nasty.
Now at every tavern, bar, and pub I go into, I know just exactly what I should do. I say in a voice that all can hear, I'll have whiskey, gin, rum, scotch, and beer.
I think that at the beginning he wasted too much chain, shooting my sails, and not really getting any good broadsides. Like he got me down to like maybe 80% with 2 broadsides, 3 broadsides. Was lots of chain wasted and without great effect because I was protecting my sails. I was expecting chain. Now it's time to approach his weak side with my fully loaded side. Can even reload double. I have enough time for that. Thank you. Also wishing Happy New Year for everyone. Which nation is clan NOP? Is it like a Danish clan? I think it's Danish, maybe British. Hard to say. This is going to hurt him really much. stopped a bit. Oh yeah, it's a Prussian clown, I forgot. Haven't seen you guys around much. Santa Cecilia is a great turn rate for sure, and turning abilities. Okay, that's some little nasty chain. The point is here, even if you focus my sails, I'm still a nice looking fool. His only option to change the fate of this button, the battle, the direction it's going to is pulling me for boarding. So I'll have to do something extremely stupid. I'm running 250 crew. That's really low. He killed like almost 70 crew on my Cecilia with rakes and swivels. You don't see that instantly, but like if I look every couple of minutes, check it, and oh, that was great. Nasty. Okay, there we go, finally got it. That's already GG. That last final rake with the grape was super nasty. Mulder said that it's a very nice weapon and I should take it, so I don't wanna sink it. I'll probably take the other masts. Hits. These are like some Stalinium masts. Come on, reload. I don't really feel humiliation. He said it's a nicer cross venture day. Maybe he's just baiting me, but I really wanna capture the ship if it's nice. Could be just a bait. Yeah, well, these are very strong masts. I'm kinda struggling taking them down. Let's see how we can snipe from here. Oh, okay, he's going to surrender. Well, it was a good fight. It wasn't extremely easy. It was much more challenging than fighting US. And Mulder has improved his sailing and fighting skills compared to when I was fighting him a year ago. Yeah, he was trying to wreck my crew also, I can see that. I'm at 180. So, this is the final battle of 2018. Thank you everyone for watching this. Thank you everyone for all donations and support to my new channel on Twitch and YouTube as well. I started streaming like a month ago maybe. So I'm fresh to this, and just, you know, by all of the people watching, I think I'm going to continue doing the same in 2019. Okay, let's see what sort of boat it is. Let's check the secrets. Pretty sure it's some sort of mast mod like French on it. At least French, maybe something better. I wouldn't expect Kirimati because I don't think I'll be able to demast ship with Kirimati. Okay, can access it. And it's Tick cramped with a Spanish rig, French gunners and upper captors. That's weird. No mast mods. And I've got 51 mast hits just to take down one mast. Anyway, that's a nice ship. We'll grab it. Oof, need to open again. I can sell it to you if you want. How much are you ready to pay for it? Because I actually have one refit and I'm happy with it for now. I'll probably use this refit on some stream or donate to someone, I guess. But if you want to get it back and pay some ransom for it, I'm happy to sell it back to you. Yeah, most of my ships I just capture, really. Name the price, Mulder, name the price.
Safe and sound at home again. Let the waters roar, Jack. Safe and sound at
Okay,
home
I'll make use of it.
Let the waters
Thanks for the
roar,
fight.
Jack. Long we've tossed on the road.
Battle report 666 experience. Is it coincidence? Oh, if you're broke, actually, I want to return the boat to you. I heard that you're rich. Most of the Orca or VCO pirates are rich. Contact me at some time, I'll give the boat back to you. So, let's repair everything. We're here, right at Little River in Santa Cecilia, in the center of the US territory. And sitting here chilling. In like 25 minutes I'm going to leave my home and I'll be on my way to celebrate the New Year's Eve. So thank you everyone for watching. This is Nastupajcie nowym godem żelania dla всех. Happy New Year everyone. Celebrate it with friends and families. And see you in the new year in 2019.